strong kick to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Preston. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time, probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. Working on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running inside. It's Richard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him up.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. He got it beat down in bounds.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here's Carr to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Bringing the heat, and it's a sack.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on 2nd down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw.
Sends it downfield. Pulls it in down the middle. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the big...
Caught, and he's got room. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Stepping to the right. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Inside the 25, out of bounds at the 24, and the return team making a play. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Carr. Got the quick pass. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Notre Dame lines up quickly. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Here's a heat. Buried before he could blink.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And he's done it! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Hoover. The sure hands, it's Richard. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. At the 45, on his way. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Richard. Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Caught by Williams on the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This is is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes with the return. Drills him with... And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Is back in the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Irish! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Marsh. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And it's incomplete. He was trying to hit a man on an out route.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Going to try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go, breaks into the open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hoosiers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Indiana! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Carr to throw. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Carr from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, Carr. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're looking to throw on second and short. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Throwing. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
You get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down, 1 for 2 so far today. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Running inside. It's Richard. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, third and forever. Great job by this defense.
He lets it fly. Upstairs to make the catch. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. To the 10. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Hoover. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Richard. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the point after is good. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it, had to take the loss. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some.
Looking for a huge play. Upstairs, he's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. It's complete on the right side.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The play-action fake. Got the back over the middle. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Oh, and that is a bad backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan. Look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Pulls it in, it's Becker. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important...
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Looking for a big play. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Carr. He's going for it all. Makes a grab. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Looking long. Leaping grab for a big gain. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Here's the pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game. You know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Unleashes to the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown!